Hello, families. It is Mr. Kuchma with another grad advising update. I'm recording this on March 1st, giving you a lot of information leading into this month. I've got a bunch of tabs to go through, so I'll try to quickly get into it. I'm going to start with my two PDFs that I have to share with you. If you or your child is super interested in going to med school and going to a Bachelor of Science, this is the direction that I started with until God steered me into teaching. But if you want information about this, there is something happening here in the Okanagan in Vernon and also in Salmon Arm, and it's run through UBC. It's a pretty cool night to get you excited about that type of thing. So please let me know if that is something that you're interested in. If you live anywhere close to Kelowna, there is our school play that happens every year. I was in this school play like 15 and 14 years ago, directed by the famous Delane Thamamaroka. So she is amazing, and she is still running this program. I am very excited about this year's The Sound of Music. There are some of our very own HCO students in it. So I am going to support. You can buy tickets here. It's coming up in 2 weeks. It's playing from Tuesday. You can't see this because my head's in the way. Let me move my head. It is happening from Tuesday, March 13th. All the way to Saturday, March 16th. And I'm going on Wednesday. So if you want to come and see the play in the same showing that I will be in, I am seeing it on that day. So come out and support it. I'm going to be taking 4 out of the 5 kids that I have. Not all of them, but I'm excited about that. So jumping over here to our HCOS homepage. Sorry that today's video is going to be kind of like just a water hose of information. But I got a bunch of different events and things to share with you. If you are near Kamloops, you guys, like this one's like, I don't know, maybe it's just lots of science events for you guys today. I don't know why. There is a biology chemistry lab pop-up happening in April. This is for only grades 7 to 12, so this is geared towards high school students. This is like my favorite part of science. I remember all my labs in university and just getting to do, like I took biology, took chemistry, took physics, but I took biology and chemistry all the way up to 3rd year, and the labs were just amazing. Like I remember distilling Advil and using a UV spectrometer, just all sorts of really cool stuff, and getting to actually like wear a lab coat and safety goggles and actually doing a lab in official, with official apparatus. It's just different. It's just awesome. So if you can get a chance to do that, I recommend that. Bring my camera down a little bit. So that's the first event, and this is in Kamloops. Kamloops, April 11th and April 12th. The next thing, grade 12s. If you are in grade 12, you need to RSVP for the grad. And just so you know, I need you guys to be aware that there's a Langley grad that you can go to. There is a Kelowna grad that you can go to. And if neither of those work, there's a virtual grad that you can go to. Or you can be lame and not attend any of them. But we do want to celebrate you in graduation. Grade 12s, I've already been asked, Mr. Kuchma, what if I don't finish all of my courses before grad? That's okay. You can still attend grad, and that's totally fine. You can finish your courses in the summer, and that's totally. You can see that I'd like to graduate this year, but I'll be finishing up my courses before August 15th. So, yeah, there's some information there that you can fill out. That's for my grade 12s. Also, for grade 12s, there are scholarships and bursaries that are now open, and these are our very own HCOS ones. So if you have not looked into this and you are going to university, please, grade 12s, sign up for this. This next one is for new families. If you are a new family to HCOS, I know that I've been, I've been onboarding a lot of you. Every year we have an orientation week, and this is specifically for our grade 9s coming into grade 10. However, there's actually some of these that are just really awesome and applicable to anyone at HCOS, grade 10 to 12. So the ones that wouldn't be applicable to you is, learning about math and science 10 and, English 10. Those courses are probably already done. But a couple that I really would encourage anyone to come to is creating a plan for a successful year. It's all about time management and like scheduling your life out. And even me, as a 32-year-old teacher and grad advisor, I struggle with this. I struggle with time management. I'm often juggling many things at once. So this is one where if I could get every single student at HCOS to watch, it's just a really, really helpful, cool program to be aware of. And Taryn is one of our EAs, which I'll talk about later. Our student council is hosting one. So if you want to get to know, and there's a student panel as well. These are both student-led, and you're going to get to hear not from teachers, not from grad advisors, but from people that are actually attending HCOS. And they can give you their tips and tricks for what to do. And then the last one that I'd recommend is if you are, and this is for anyone, grade 10 to 12, but if you are looking for ways to connect with other people at our school, breakfast clubs happen at Fridays at 10 o'clock. So literally they planned this one at the exact time that it normally happens at. And this is a hangout for high school students where it is 1 hour and the first half an hour is teacher-led and the second half hour is student-led. And for all of you, extroverts like me, you can jump in there and type away to your heart's content and connect with other people. And for those of you who are introverts like my wife, you can just sit there and observe and listen and still enjoy. So all of these are honestly just super helpful. Parents, there's one about Brightspace and NCOM and what students and parents need to know. If you are a parent wanting to learn more about how to keep track of your kiddo, that's one for you. So this is not just for grade 9s coming into grade 10. This is for everyone. And there's going to be a link here. This goes live on Monday. So next week is when all of this takes place. So as you can see, March is going to be a busy month. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is happening. And if you are new to HCOS, I do strongly recommend you attending some of these. Even the Welcome to the Grad program, if you're a new student and you're in grade 10, this would be an awesome one to attend. But moving on to other things happening. If you live in the Kootenays, there is an event happening at the Cranbrook Alliance Church, and it's an Answers in Genesis. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. It's pretty sweet. I've attended one of their sessions here in Kelowna at UBCO when I was a university student doing my Bachelor of Science. And the very first session that they have, if you're in the Kootenay area, is specifically for grade 7s to 12s. So this is your session. The one afterwards is definitely for older kiddos, but you would still be welcome if you wanted to. But that first one is for you. So that's just another session I'm to let you guys know about. And some of you have been curious, like, hey, Mr. Kuchma, I'd really love to meet. I'd love to chat about whatever it might be this year, next year, planning. You can book time slots with me. I've got office hours throughout the week. If you go ahead, I've got office hours in the morning on Mondays and night hours on Mondays. Same thing with Thursdays. I've got morning hours and night hours. Sometimes you guys are not free during the day, and so I wanted to have some time available at night, and they're actually pretty popular, these night meetings. And then I've got Tuesday afternoon and Friday mornings as well. So if you ever want to book a time with me, you get a half an hour through Zoom, and we meet face to face, and I can help you with whatever you need help with. And if you need help with coursework, I wanted to quickly do a shout out to the Student Support Center. So the Student Support Center is available for students grade 5 to 12. I've mentioned this, I'm pretty sure, in every single one of my announcement videos. But Taryn, Carly, and Gohar are available. Now, Gohar is a new hire, and she is supporting students in numeracy and science. So any math course that you're taking, from Workplace Math 10 to Calculus 12, she can help you with. And from Science 10 to Geology 12 to Chemistry 11, all those courses, she can help you. So just throwing it out there that if you need help with grad advising, I'm here. I can help you. I'm your guy. But if you need help with, writing essays and working on math homework and all those things, you don't have to do it alone. You can book times with them. It's very easy, and they're awesome. So there's my rapid fire big set list. A couple other things that are kind of like related to that as well. Brightspace will be closed from March 15th to March 22nd. So we have a spring break, and we're shutting it down for 1 week, not both weeks. So if you are wanting to work, if you're like, man, the spring break is when I was hoping to get a lot of work done, a lot of catch-up done, you still will be able to print stuff off ahead of time. You can work on assignments, you can work on essays, you can work on whatever it is if you print something off ahead of time. You just can't submit it. You just can't go into Brightspace, so you'll have to just take a break and pop back in later. So that is just one thing to note that's coming up. And I hope that you guys plan some fun things for spring break. We are looking at the weather and potentially planning a trip to Vancouver Island, which would be really fun. I get to go and actually see some of the teachers that I teach with and the grad advisor that I grad advise with who lives in the island. But yeah, I just hope that you guys are doing all right. Please reach out for any information that you might be curious about. I'm going to cut it here because it's already 12 minutes. But blessings to you guys as we enter into March, as we enter into spring, as the days get longer. Oh, hallelujah for that. And yes, blessings to you all.